Listeners, I've got support. I've just shared that I usually record right where you're seeing me if you're on YouTube, or where you're hearing me if you're in your car on the way to your job or your lover. But I'm more comfortable because I got a stool for my feet. So now I'm supported. I feel like I'm really grounded. Now I can really deliver the hot takes.
I love it. So you can be more on your voice.
Yes. Oh yes, baby.
Yeah.
Link later.
Yeah.
I'm just in it now.
Just let it out and let
What
it
was
just
what was happening before? What were your feet doing before?
They were kind of dangling because I have this.
Oh, you're like on a counter.
I'm on a stool. Exactly. This apartment is actually I believe it's no, I know it. I don't believe I know. I know that it is an accessible apartment.
Oh.
And so everything is at a little bit of a strange height, including the counters. So our stools are a little bit of a strange height. If you were 5'11 plus, you could probably be okay. But for those of us who are 5'8", it's a little bit more difficult. But I'm comfortable, and I'm so happy to be with you both. Hello, boys. Oh my God.
Hello, and hello, listeners. This is Ian Paget. So happy to be here. Hi.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even introduce myself. Juan here. Juan Torres-Falcon. Torres-Falcon. And Johnny...
Sibley.
Johnny.
People call me Billy sometimes. I was at an event this weekend, and someone goes, Billy.
Still?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. Are you annoyed by it?
No, I'm not annoyed if anyone recognizes me, honey.
Yeah, exactly, bitch.
They could call me. They could call me Philip if they want. I don't care.
Yeah, really, exactly. As long as they're calling.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not very precious with my name, and people often get offended for me. I feel like I've talked to Ian about this. I'm called Jose. People call me Jose all the time, but I'm not so precious about that. I mean, it's like, okay, like. I've called, Rebecca's Kelly. You know what I mean? I've called Megan's Mary. I've called Josh's Tom.
Right.
I think you've called Ian's Chris before.
Wait, what?
I have. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much in this economy. No. It's enough.
Speaking of this economy, it's been a rough couple weeks, I will say.
But is the economy doing well, though?
No, nothing.
Is it not?
Nothing's doing well. Nothing.
You guys,
except
I'm doing
for
well.
the music industry. Well, I don't even know if that's doing well. But the other day I was like so depressed, and I was just thinking, if I could just wait till the Cardi B album comes out on Friday, I might be able to make it. But before that, I turned to Philip and I said, nothing's making me happy these days.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Did he slit his wrist right then and there?
No, I mean, he knows that I'm not talking about him. He is he is the light. He keeps the light on in the house, if you know what I mean. But I was like, I think I even made a TikTok about it. I was just like, with everything going on in the world and even in our country, and it feels so dark. And I was like, wow, I used to be such a happy person thinking about what next month is gonna bring, what next year is gonna bring, and now I'm like scared all the time, or like cynical about will it get better? Does it get you know what I mean? So
I think that's part of the point.
Oh, okay.
Of the right, it's the exhaustion. The Trump administration is trying to exhaust Americans into submission.
Submission, yeah.
We're only 6 months in, 7 months in, 8 months in now, of this presidency, and I'm like, wow, there's 4 years of this. I'm like, what a jump off a cliff. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Everything feels so crazy, and I was thinking you look for the things that we'll have, we're having dinner with so-and-so on Friday, or and I thought to myself, oh, Cardi B comes on Friday, and that I've been waiting on since 2017. And that is it's going to get me through at least the weekend. And boy, did it ever.
Nice. Yeah, I'm glad you shared it on the thread because, you know, not saying it wouldn't have ended up on my desk, but I'm glad it ended up on my desk when it did. You know, I didn't know you were such a Cardi B stan like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I love me some Cardi B.
Forever since the Love and Hip Hop days.
Wow.
Yes. A true influencer, that girl. Like
truly.
before she even, I mean, she's always put out music, but before she like really popped off, she was, you know, she was the girl that's like, what's poppin'? It's Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
The true New York girl. Like,
wait, what
really
do you mean?
is.
So for some of our listeners, and thank God that I do not know what I don't know, because then it allows for you to share with me in this new way. But like, what was she doing before music?
Well, she's always been a rapper, but she was, you know, an Instagram personality. She would just make videos in her neighborhood, and that was before she even got on Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop.
She was an exotic dancer.
Yeah, she was a stripper.
Okay.
You know, she was just a girl from the Bronx, you know, trying to make ends meet. And boy, has she ever made ends meet now, honey. She's blown up. She has that kind of Adele thing where it's like, we've been waiting so long for an album. And I personally was not disappointed whatsoever. I looked at Philip and I was like, wow, no skips for me.
I was really worried. 7 years to wait for a sophomore album is not a nothing. It's a long time. And I've loved Cardi B since Love and Hip Hop because I love her because she's so proud of being Afro-Latina. She's really wise. She's smart. She is kind. Yeah. And more so than anything, she's just unhinged, but in control.
Yeah, like
if that makes sense. She is unhinged in a way that I often feel unhinged, where it's like our mouths can really get ahead of us sometimes, but we can support it with ideas, and she really can. You know what was saving me? Not just the idea that the album was at the end of the rainbow. It was the press push in the last weeks. The Gayle King interview. If you have not watched Cardi B with Gayle King, you must go watch it. First of all, Gayle ate her Wheaties that day. Gayle came back from space. Honey! She was ready. She was ready to talk. Can we talk? Coffee talk? Can we talk? She was ready. She was so prepared. The way that she massaged into Cardi admitting that she's pregnant, and also admitting that it's not with Offset, and getting to say that, she really did that elegantly. I love when an interviewer can make the interviewed person feel comfortable, and make us as the audience feel comfortable when they ask an awkward question. You know,
into that truth. Wow.
Yeah, it's a very old school album push, like her going to doing meet and greets in different cities with fans and taking pictures, and, you know, doing all of these pop-ups where she's like, come buy the album. Like, if you want to meet me, you have to buy the album. Like, that is old school. I still remember when I went to like Specs Music. I think, was it Specs on South Beach? Anyway, I went to go meet Paris Hilton when she came out with her album. And I remember waiting in line to meet her. And she signed my CD, and I asked her if I could be her date to the VMAs. And she said, I already have a date, but that's so sweet.
That is so funny.
Wow. You know, and it's just you that was the moment that you used to be able to get in person, like a look at these people. I did that for Rosie O'Donnell too. I bought her book, and I went and met her, and I told her how I skipped work to see her. And she's like, don't get fired. And I just love seeing that because it reminds me of growing up. Like, you used to, you know, they would shut down record stores in order to perform. Britney Spears would perform at the mall. Like, and there was some tweets today that were saying, because Cardi B was at the mall promoting her album, and there was a couple tweets that were like, is this even allowed? She's basically telling people to like buy her album. And everyone's like, online is like, I can tell how old you are when you don't know that before streaming, this is literally how you would get people to get the album, was to go out
get the fuck out of here.
What? She kept saying, my record label needs it to go to #1. They told me it's got to do well. I got to sell it.
She's like, I'm a mother of 3 kids going on 4. Please help a single mother out. Like, she's genius.
And come on, the fact that her the lawsuit that
perfect.
The lace fronts, the ridiculous hack lawyer asking her if her hair was real. Why it was changing every day, if it was real. It was and do you know what I love about Cardi?
What?
She's got an answer for everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There is just no question that she can't answer. And I love that about her. I love that she's ready to rumble at all times.
Yes.
I call her the people's princess because she is so relatable and she just says what's on her mind. And sometimes it's crazy, but she's very funny. She's just naturally a funny girl. And her music slaps. Like, the people cannot take that away from her. The songs are songing. People, like to say, oh, she can't rap like so-and-so. She can't rap like... I don't need her to rap like anybody because she's so specifically herself. Like, how many bitches can say they sound like that? Not many.
Not many.
Yeah. The same way Britney Spears, not another bitch sounds like her. She might not be able to blow the roof off of a stadium, but when you hear that, oh yeah, you're like, oh, that's her. It's my girl. Immediately. Yeah.
You immediately know.
Yeah, man, Britney, crazy. What a voice.
So have you guys listened to the album?
I have.
I really like a lot of it, and I forget, I don't know them by heart, but like I love the one that Kalani's on, and the one that Summer Walker's on. Like, she has like such an array. Oh, and Lizzo. Wait, the What's Going On? I was like, okay, I like this. Nostalgia, like just my middle name. So like, you have a What's Going On there, and I'm like, okay. And Lizzo said the voice is in good health. It's a little too auto-tuned for my taste.
Oh,
but yeah. A little too auto. That's like not her fault. That's
Lizzo's.
Like a producer
yeah. I know what you mean.
But I know she served it herself.
Right. She can't sing that live, without the autotune and sound fine. I think it was just probably the choice for the record.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. This is a separate thing, but did you saw her sing with Kelly Clarkson?
Mm-hmm.
She sounds amazing. I was like very impressed with like her tone and just like the voice in general. Otherwise, you gotta hustle too hard to ever be unemployed. Just like a Honda, got things in accord. Hey,
oh yeah, what song is that one from? That was
Salute.
Oh yeah.
It's her version of Unique.
There's a lot of lines that I'm like, yes, poetry, yes.
Yes. She is a poet. I know. I've said that about many lyricists, but she's a poet. She's a poet.
Just like a Honda.
I love this. What is that lyric? Just like a Honda.
Just like a Honda, got things in accord.
So good.
It's so fun.
I like the one "Pick It Up" with Selena Gomez.
Pick it up.
Yeah, I like it. It's got, as Kiki Palmer would say, a triple entendre, because it's got pick it up, like pick up the phone. Let's pick it up, like let's pick it up again, and then physically pick it up. Pick that ass.
Let's pick this mother up.
It's got a triple entendre.
And I love that she's singing on that record as well.
I love when a rapper sings. I love when
Cardi
Nicki sings too.
Oh. Yeah, Cardi's singing on the track with Selena Gomez, and I remember so I listened to it on Friday night at midnight when it came out. I had Philip get in the car with me and drive me around town. Okay. Listening to every single track, and
you couldn't drive yourself. Wait, you were like, really wanted to focus.
Okay. So here's why we did that. When Mayhem came out, because Philip's a little monster, he's like, I'm gonna go.
Little monster, big monster.
He said, I'm gonna go sit in the car and listen to the album. And I said, I would love to join you, and then we can drive around the city and listen to Gaga.
And
so
we
did,
no.
And it was so much fun to like be in the car and listen to these songs like full blast.
Yeah.
And then so when this came out, I was like, could you drive me around while I listened to Cardi B? And so we did that, and 10 out of 10, because when that first track starts, Dead, I'm just like,
I feel like we should play them.
This
by the
is
way.
what I wanted. We should play it. Yeah, we should play it.
Yeah.
Like just the opening of the album, because I remember her saying once, like in an interview, she's like, even the beginning of my album, I'm just laying it all out, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what that sounds like. And boy, did she not disappoint.
Yeah, listen, the reality is that it's strange to celebrate at this weird time because you're, after the Jimmy Kimmel fiasco, you're so defeated and your brain is thinking about speech and protected speech and what's protected and what's not protected. And then you have this Afro-Latina from the Bronx speaking of so much about, the album's very candid. She talks about her damn preeclampsia. She talks about on a track. So I just love that it was kind of this little reminder that people are still outside.
Right.
Okay, so let's. Yes, correct. All the way. Let me get my presentation going, and I'll play a little bit. What track should we play first? A little bit of just Dead.
Just do a little bit Dead, and then we'll do maybe some of the, like there are no skips according to Billy, but like we go to Baddie for sure.
Yeah, but take a Baddie.
I'm gonna put the lyrics up on the screen too.
Oh,
because she is a murderer, honey. I love that she's not afraid of saying "die, bitch." Die. Because when you're growing up, you're told, don't say that. Don't wish death upon someone. And she's like, literally, no, die. I hope you die.
Yeah.
That's not very Catholic of you.
It's refreshing. But I like extreme shit.
Yes, especially in the days where celebrating death is, a fireable offense, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Grammy Award-winning recording artist Cardi B, known for her chart-topping hits,
now stands accused of a crime spree that has left a trail of devastation and fear.
I love it.
Stars on the run after being linked to a series of brutal killings.
Brutal killings, bitch. Brutality.
The victim,
Mortal
Cardi B,
Kombat.
who has always been a controversial.
Bloggers, journalists, and most chillingly, several female rappers.
If these allegations are true, it will undoubtedly be one of the darkest chapters in music history.
Yes, the siren.
We get Summer Walker for a little bit, and she sounds amazing.
She does sound really good.
I took that demon to the red, I got fast. Mirror, mirror, who the baddest bitch, you looking back. I know these bitches in my shadow feel so cold. I don't think these bitches know. I want their heads. I want them begging for their life. I want them dead. I know they heard a bitch was coming in and scared.
The joy that brings
I
me.
wanna pull the lace fronts off their heads.
Me
I want all
too.
these bitches dead.
Can't compete with me, I'm not the one. I tell hoes to suck my dick, they put their hair up in a bun.
Hey.
See, I should've left these hoes with none. Never smart to be for me. What can I say? These hoes be dumb. Bitches love to die young. Look, the water fine, put my toes in it. Music fine, put my soul in it. My coochie and my business. These bitches love putting their nose in it. Tell a bitch you better use your head before I come there, put a hole in it like. Now she can go
with it. Ooh.
I don't be tweaking enough. Bitches be doing shit and I be letting it slide. And I don't be bringing it up. Bitches be out here telling me and y'all just be eating it up. But when I drag it to hell, Cardi, you eat what's fuck. She said my name, she getting belt. She think I'm playing, she getting belt. When we go in the store, don't touch nothing, you complain or you getting belt. I tried 300 days last year, none of y'all call me up. And
Exactly.
Like you
didn't call me.
Cheek, but I be sorry as fuck. Girl, guess who dropped 1,000 times and none of it's working? Guess who doing shows for damn free and pockets hurting? Guess who make sure that she pay nice when we in person? And
Going
guess
one by
who
one.
more bitches than they searching. I'm collecting body bags like they purses. I don't
love
even
it.
rap no more.
Is that enough?
Yeah. I don't even rap no more. I drive hearses.
Period. Okay.
Love that.
So
I told these bitches suck my dick. They put their hair up in a bun.
bitches love to die young. They don't want to live. I love that. I love
when she goes, them. Now you can bowl with it.
Period.
You can bowl with that bitch's head. That is crazy.
So, one of my favorite moments in this campaign that Cardi has had was an interview she did with Apple Music.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it for you, okay? Because I'm obsessed with it. Yeah. And it has to do with the same message of this. It's like, you know what? If you fuck with me, like, I want the worst things for you, okay? Like, and I'm not hiding that.
Right.
And here she goes. Hold on. And she's giving the best advice I've ever heard for women.
So at the end of the day, fuck that nigga. Go get a motherfucking job, bitch. Fuck him. Glow up on his ass. Go get your motherfucking BBL, bitch. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that nigga. And I hope he do die. This nigga
She's
fuck
basically
off. Stop
a life
with
coach.
bitches' feelings.
That's the thing. Like, that is what she got famous for, was because she used to just say stuff like this online. Like, and you know, it's funny when you're like niche online and people like follow you and you're like amazing, and then you get too famous and then people start policing everything you say. What'd you say?
I said, it's hard.
I couldn't even keep it straight, man. You get outside of the zone of people that actually like you. And the thing about Cardi is that she, Gayle King was like, "Are you the drama?" And she's like, I don't start anything with anybody. It's just I'm that kind of girl that people want to mess with, like they can, and I have to tell them that they can't mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is so refreshing in a world where, when they go low, we go high. Cardi says, when they go low, I go to hell. I go to the lava.
She said, I go to the lava. She said, I go to the lava. She goes, help. That's a great clip, too.
That is hilarious.
My God. It's that thing where, she's so unserious, but also serious at the same time, that it kind of gives levity to very real life circumstances.
Yeah.
Like, I think what she went through with her husband and how he cheated on her so many times, like, people can relate to that, and still, like, she's still a bad bitch even though that stuff happened to her.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, like, the divas will save us. It's like Juliette Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
When she goes, Britney Spears, will you save us?
Yes, literally.
That's how I feel about the girls these days. Like, they're putting out music to save us from ourselves.
Yeah. And I'm really excited for Mariah's album, obviously. She's among the roster of women who will come to save us. And she released music during another very difficult time.
You don't want to talk
I guess
about
you don't
9/11.
want to talk about 9/11. Because Glitter was set to release on 9/11. It's one of my favorite journalistic photos of all time. Is that photo of the poster when they used to have advertisements on the subway. They don't anymore. Like on the subway entrances, right when you're going down, they used to put ads, and she has an ad for Glitter, and in the background, the first plane has entered the building. I mean, it's just the most intense photo ever.
Oh my gosh.
And can you imagine what that was like to release an album and a movie and everything on such a tragic American day, the heaviness of that?
Yeah.
And not that this is the same in any way, but the time that we're living in, there's this strange feeling of like it kind of feels odd to celebrate music or art and culture when we're in the midst of these difficult times. But knowing that we were going to talk about this album and these themes, I looked up things that came out during times of war.
Oh.
And important American, I mostly focus on American pop culture, but Singin' in the Rain.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Okay. That literally came out.
Oh, I have one for you that I'll die if it came out at this. It's a 9/11 one, but I'm going to save it.
Oh, okay. Save it.
When did Singin' in the Rain come?
Singin' in the Rain was 43?
43.
But it was during the first, yeah. But then you think about the jazz music explosion, which really started during the First World War.
Yes.
And all of the cultural advancements that have happened, you know, and then Vietnam, you think about the Beatles and
in response to,
yes, and of course, and then there's the protest music that's literally a response, and then there's just Hello Dolly,
right,
which comes out at the height of Vietnam and is one of the number one movies of the year. It might have been the number one movie of the year in 1969, even though it didn't do
as well as they hoped.
It didn't succeed critically. I actually think the movie succeeded financially.
Got it.
I think it was the number one movie of the year, actually. So there's examples of throughout time. And Oklahoma, these are tectonic, important
escapes,
but they're just important American feats of culture and art that have happened at tragic times.
Yeah, like when Whitney Houston sang the Star Spangled Banner, weren't we at Desert Storm during that time? I can't remember.
That would make sense. I
don't even know what Desert Storm is.
It's a
we didn't have that in the UK.
I'm pretty sure y'all were in it.
I have a feeling like there was a bunch of people from Northamptonshire who died up in there. Okay.
What year was Desert Storm?
Woo! Like 1991.
Oh wow.
90, because I was 91, 92.
I mean, you guys have conscientious memory of 1991?
Well, I just remember because my mom and dad were in Desert Storm, so they were gone for a little while. And I remember living with my grandma. That's all I remember. I don't remember the war. You know,
wow. Yeah, I see. That's crazy. So I wasn't sure if maybe on your list of findings this was going to be on it, but another sort of big moment that happened during 9/11 was Mamma Mia. Came out on Broadway. And
that's
it wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to open, you know, like either before or something, but like it was an awkward moment, and it ended up being a very much needed escape, and why it did so well, people have said, is because at a time of such tragedy, once a good amount of time had gone by, like it allowed people to sort of escape and laugh and be entertained and to enjoy something.
Yeah, I learned in like 7th grade when I first took drama class. My drama teacher, Susan Ryan at Hammocks Middle School, said that...
Friend of the pod.
said that in times of strife, that's when you see the most movie musicals. You saw a lot of like, Singin' in the Rain, like stuff like that. And then in times of peace, you see a lot of stuff like darker films, more dramatic films, because we have more capacity.
We can handle it.
We can handle the dark tones because in our life there's joy. But when we don't have joy in our life, we need Wicked. You know, Wicked doing so well, not only because Wicked is Wicked, but because it was such a beautiful look at what life could be if, you know, we just had that joy, that the singing, the colors, the escape of it all.
I think we talked about this for Oscars maybe this year, and I brought up the interesting thing, kind of like what we're talking about, where during times of war movies actually didn't do as well, but then, you know, it was like, will the film that's a little bit more emotional and it's smaller and you know, to do with something else be the thing that wins because we are in need of escapism, you know, and like how people connect differently to art depending on what's happening in the world. And it's like, it's very fascinating. It makes total sense to me.
I also think it's really telling that a lot of like people that are marginalized look at like pop divas for that escape, for like, you know, when people are like, Britney Spears, Katy Perry, your music saved me. But
maybe
it did, you know, the fact that I could go and be in my room and dance to Britney Spears and feel like a pop star while I was getting called faggot at school was the perfect. I was going to war every day, and then coming home and being able to be, you know, that girl. It was it is a lifesaver, and I think that it's funny, that is something like when Beyonce drops an album, when, you know, I think to myself, oh, I get to find joy again in this moment.
Bette Midler's like that for me.
Ooh. A specific album.
When's the last time she dropped music?
Well, no. I'm saying when I was a kid, like that ability, you know, that she was kind of a diva who saved me in a way. And I don't celebrate my connection to Bette Midler enough. I don't. There are other divas who come forward.
Yeah, Barbara's always first for you.
Yeah, but there are others. Mariah, but Bette Midler she was important for expression and safety and over the topness.
Yeah.
The album was Bathhouse Bette. If you have not listened to Bathhouse Bette, you have to go. She's got a song called "I'm Beautiful, Damn It" that is. It's pure joy.
Ooh,
and
gotta listen.
It's really saved me some great times. Yeah.
Ooh, wait, I have a question just because Johnny made me think about it. So a way that I escaped when I was in middle school, kind of going through what you were going through as well. If you can't tell, it was pretty obvious I was gay. As much of a chameleon as I can be. But this was when like trailers for things were, you know, you still had to like go online and like seek it out. And the only way to hear this specific section of music from the Moulin Rouge trailer, where it was like the because you can't because you can't boom, boom, and I remembered I saw the trailer in the movies and I wanted access to it in my house, and I, again, fabrics and costumes, was obsessed with Caroline O'Connor's like red dress, and just I've always loved canning and dresses. And so, like, it's really true. Shirley MacLaine, Can, love that movie. Like, costumes are insane.
They are.
If someone asked me, like, who would you invite to dinner, dead or alive, number one on that would be Edith Head.
Ooh, that's great.
I need her at dinner with me.
Iconic costumer. If no one,
yes.
People are listening and don't know who Edith Head is, she is who Edna Mode is based off in the Incredibles.
And a bit of I want to talk to the creator, because I'm like, it's also giving Linda Hunt. If you guys know who Linda Hunt is, she was in Kindergarten Cop. She's also the Kindergarten Cop, and she was also the voice of Grandmother Willow in Pocahontas. If you saw a picture of her, you're like, oh, that is what Edna Mode is also kind of like, you know, bob and hair, whatever. Tangent, all of that to say that the Moulin Rouge trailer was like one of those moments where I learned kind of like what the girls were doing and would dance to that in my bedroom alone, door closed, and I'm talking like on repeat because it like
just the trailer.
Yeah, because it was the only way you could. I didn't know what the musics were. I didn't know what the tracks were. It would be really funny actually if I found what the trailer is now, to be like, oh yeah, that was it. It was those 45 seconds, you know, and I. Would so just fun. Like have a moment with myself, giving very like I, you know what I mean? In my bedroom. I is hilarious. Like, I'm serious. Like, anyway.
You know how I felt with something recent that I felt with that was Abracadabra. I found that entire video to be it was ecstatic. It was so perfect, and I love that it's so appealing to that song has reached. She always reaches more people than I expect her to, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she's just got that like universal. It's mostly when she harkens back to old Gaga that I feel like she really gathers everyone together, because we love that like dramatic, thematic, cinematic kind of like, there she is. I wanted to ask Juan, because we were talking about like this, you know, the cha-cha girls and the dresses and the can-cans, and you literally got to live that dream in Kinky Boots of being that girl.
Yes. That was really fun.
Like, come on, how like...
It was great. Kinky Boots was the most fun. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's up. Sorry. The hands are up.
Kinky Boots. Do you know the story about that? Do you know the story about that? Okay, no. So on Kinky Boots, at the end of Kinky Boots, when you're going down the runway, you have gun, 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 and pose. Gun, 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 and pose, right? Yeah. And then it gets fat, and then some people only have 3. And so the first time we're doing it, we're in the boots, and I went down. We were practicing our poses with no music. And I did it, and what I did was I grabbed the heel and I brought the heel up. Like I stood and I brought the heel up because my heel was bedazzled. Yeah. So I went dun 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 whack, and I brought that up like this.
Yeah. Wow.
And Jerry Mitchell literally goes, "Can you hold it?" And I kind of had held it. I actually was at that moment holding it. I was actually holding it. But one thing is doing it without music, and the other is on this like rickety runway when other people are standing on it, and it's like shifting a little bit. So then I just didn't know what to do because everyone had their poses, and I did not know what to do. So I just did this like I'll call it, you know, the little dinosaur in the original Jurassic Park that has the beautiful gills that come out and just like shoot poison out. That's really what that pose was. And so I love doing Kinky Boots. And you know what was fun about the most fun about Kinky Boots is that you got to come in, be fierce, and just have fun. And there was someone else doing your wigs and your costumes. We had to do our own makeup, which was, tedious. But it was kind of the easiest way to do drag possible. The only easier way to do it like RuPaul, where someone is doing everything.
Right.
But doing the makeup is kind of fun because it's very personal. I kind of like
doing my own makeup. I prefer to do
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I prefer to do it.
Did you have to figure out? I've actually never asked you this, but when you got to final product of your makeup, what version of that, what numbered version of that was that?
Well, I have to tell you, I would say that I probably went through like 4 different phases before I really got to what I really wanted.
On stage or like rehearsal, and then, you know what I mean? Like, did you try stuff?
No. It was all during tech. Like I started it when we were in Las Vegas, which was the most fun ever. We opened at the Smith Center in Las Vegas, which is the most gorgeous house in America. One of the most gorgeous houses in America.
Wow.
And I looked ridiculous the first one. You know why? Because they wanted it to be, there was a sense of humor that is required by these. It's not just beauty. Yeah. And so I really wanted it to be like sharp and angular and funny. But the truth is, I'm a doll, darling. I can't be funny.
She can't help it.
It's beauty.
I can't help it. What the face calls for is it's just a Cuban lady. It's a Cuban lady.
It's
so I had
gorgeous.
to pull it all back.
Truly,
I had to pull it all back.
I remember the first time I saw you like all dolled up, I was like, wow, that is a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you. No, listen, I thought about that body this morning doing fasted cardio. I couldn't sleep. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I could not sleep, and I went to do fasted cardio, and there was this miraculous woman working out, kind of doing like her own little hit circuit. And I was
she
like,
was listening
wow.
to Batty by
right.
Yeah, she probably was. And I really started to think, like, what would it take for me to get back to like that fighting weight? And I don't know that I could. I mean, I probably could, but I don't know that it would be easy. I don't know that it would be easy. Yeah, I probably could, but it was fun, and the best part was seeing, seeing the country needing that energy.
Right.
Kinky Boots. When I booked the show, I really enjoyed it on Broadway. I really enjoyed it, but full tea. I wasn't like, oh my god, I gotta be in the show. I thought, oh my god, it would be a lot of fun, but I wasn't sure if I was really a right fit for it. I knew I would be good at the drag for sure. But then in New York, the show kind of felt passé. The message kind of felt like, be who you want to be. Yeah, duh. It's New York, bitch. Yeah. But that message is much more potent in Boise. And it's much more potent in even Dallas-Fort Worth. And so when you see the show reflected in other people's eyes, it was doing what I think art should do in difficult times, or for people who are doing or who are living a difficult situation. It should make them feel affirmed and make them feel better and remind them that they're human, and even though times are tough, you can still
find joy.
Put on a glitter lip.
The glitter lip will save us.
The glitter lip will save you.
I think that's why RuPaul is always like just be ridiculous. Be ridiculous. Be as silly as you can, because it's really hard to hate people when you're laughing, you know? And I think that, like, sometimes I think about, like, what like, the divas of yore, like, when Mariah, Whitney, and Celine were at their peak, like, they sang songs like Hero, like, you know, and I believe the children are the future. Like, there was so much hope in the music. There was so much love. There was so much, you know, aspiration. And I feel like that's why I kind of like something like Cardi B's album, because she's really letting you know. I mean, she's not like, I believe the children are the future, but she is saying, don't fuck with me. I'm a bad bitch. You know what I mean? And I think that's how a lot of us...
Same but different.
Yeah, we're all trying to navigate this world in a way that gives us the strength, you know? Yeah. And yeah, I think... I'm like, what diva could sing a song right now today that would bring us together like they used to back in the day? Even the Marvin Gaye song, I think about that song every day, where it's like, you know...
Aubrey O'Day. I don't know.
Wow,
probably.
I think that's the first time Aubrey O'Day has been mentioned on this podcast.
I think so.
Also, it felt. Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I think so.
I feel like I would have remembered that.
Gaga maybe, but you know, Gaga. I don't know.
Ari for sure.
Oh, Ari might.
Ariana.
Cynthia Erivo.
Ariana.
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah. We need a We Are the World. We need a, you know.
We do need a We Are the World.
Juan's favorite documentaries ever made.
That's a joke for the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, maybe we give it to something. Maybe we, like, try something different with it, and we give it to, like, Bruno Mars, who's an amazing singer. But you're like, oh, you know, like. Something like
if
that.
If the world was ending, I wanna be next.
That's such a beautiful song. It's such a good song.
Beautiful song.
That, you know, that's a great song. We've had two really miraculously good duets in the past 5 years. They don't get that good. We had that one, and then we had Miley and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That song is incredible. That's one of the best. Those two are two of they're in the top songs of all time, in my opinion. They're really that good. And they're so well performed. You know, you don't just, it's at the intersection of both. Can I tell you something really quickly that Cardi B said that gave me so much hope and love and on this media tour? I can't remember to whom she said it, but she said, listen, who's the man who's the father for Baby, the football player? I don't even know. It doesn't really matter.
Stefon Diggs.
Stefon Diggs. Here we go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So she's saying, listen, I probably wasn't expecting to have a kid. We were having too much fun, but I did it the right way that I'm supposed to do it with Offset. You know, we did it.
Right.
And
we were married.
And it didn't work out. We did it the right way. And this way may not be the way that everyone approves and is the way I'm supposed to do it, but I did it. And this baby is full of love, and I just love that she's self-aware enough to know that, that she's in control of her own life. And in a moment like this, where we feel so out of control, where people are afraid of the government, of what they can say online, it's refreshing to hear someone just say, I know what I'm doing. It's the best thing for me. Times are tough, but I'm putting one foot in front of the other. I'm making money for my kids. I'm helping my community. Punto. Se acabó.
And I just found out that one of her grandmothers had 13 kids and the other one had 10 kids. So this woman comes from lineage of people who be having kids. And those were women who did not have the riches that Cardi B had, and raised those children, you know, in the best way that they could. So she's like, who am I to say I'm tired when I come from these women who did it all, and I have all this money, and what am I going to complain about having to be a mother and a fucking global superstar? Absolutely not.
Have y'all seen Stefon Diggs? That man is so fine. I'd be pregnant with octuplets. Okay? If I could get pregnant, I'd have 8 babies.
Did you know that he was Offset's favorite ball player?
I do know that.
Ooh! What a face.
Did you know that, Ian, that she hooked up with Stefan after her and Offset broke up, and Offset's favorite ball player is Stefan Diggs? Isn't that so fucking fierce?
Yeah, that's actually a very me thing to do, to be like, oh, I like both of them, but like they're together, and like I let them go for a little bit, and then like the one I'm saying is like cute, but I'm scared to talk to is like the one I don't talk to. So then the other one thinks I like them, but then really I'm just talking to them so that I can get close to the one I like. You know, like I get
this is worse. This is worse, Ian. This is if like let's say you and Chris dated, right?
Ooh.
And then Chris got pregnant by the guy that you always said was your favorite celebrity crush.
Yeah, like maybe not even a person you have a crush on, like outright. Right. It's actually more devilish if it's not someone you have a crush on. Because if it's like someone you have a crush on that's so obvious, it's someone who you really respect. Like I don't know,
like your favorite singer in the whole
really
wide world,
or something.
Right. I see what you mean. Some ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to say anyone, but like that's the gag. Like, ooh, girl, she got him,
right.
and he was in her DMs.
And I oop.
And I oop.
I'm so. You know what? We've got 2 black women who have good men right now. We got Cardi. Well, listen, Stefan may fuck up later, but for right now, he's good. And you know who else I'm happy for?
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, yeah. She deserves it.
Yes. That man has got light skin behavior sometimes, but he is so good and beautiful and kind. He's a sweetheart.
What does that mean, Juan?
What does light skin behavior?
No, light skin behavior. I don't know. It's in a vibe when I don't know how to even explain it. You know it when you see it. It's like pornography. It's I know it when I see it. I don't. No, he's just. I don't know the way he carries himself. He's such a cutie. What's his name?
I don't know. You tell us.
It starts with a K. Not Cash.
It's Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. And that man is fine.
Oh, he is very fine. Klay Thompson gives half black, half Greek god.
Yes.
Because
my God.
The nose is Greco-Roman. The nose is Greco-Roman. It's from another time.
Oh, he is.
Okay. No, he's so fine. Is he not beautiful? I mean, can you imagine?
Wow.
Like at a wedding?
What a beautiful wide face.
At a wedding.
You know, I'm paraphrasing it, and then we gotta go. But they were on a red carpet together, and our sweet diva Megan, he's not used to being on red carpets, like in the same way that celebrity
was such
red
a
carpet.
sweet video.
Yeah.
And she looks at him, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And he looks at her, and he goes, "I'm so happy." He lifts it like, "I'm so happy." Oh, like
and
that.
you can see she feels like,
She goes,
oh my God, like, oh, he's so sweet. Like that, she deserves that after what that woman
deserves that.
Gone through. Both of these women, what these women have been put through, not only by the public, but by the people in the industry, they deserve some joy. And I feel like
Can we recall that Megan Thee Stallion had a what's the name of the character from, not Wile E. the Coyote, from Looney Tunes, like shooting the feet, like pew 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 pew, shot her feet.
Yeah. Right.
That's such a crazy thing. Megan Thee Stallion had her whole foot shot with a gun.
With a gun.
Gun control now.
Right.
Gun control
and with
now.
Gun control now.
That's the song the diva has to sing to bring the world together.
Yeah.
Divas,
well, it's really
us,
not
please.
the world. It's just our country that has the gun issues.
Yeah.
So.
Jimmy Kimmel's back. Break legs, sweetie pie.
We are sending you, and if you need someone to open for you, we're available. We'd love to.
I think he has Guillermo, so he's okay.
I know, but
he's got his other short Latino.
Yeah. Do you think Cardi B will go on Jimmy? Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
That would be brilliant producing.
Be good for everybody.
It would.
That'd be good for everybody.
She'd be like, can you believe it? I was in court and you too, you know, she'd be like, you were fired and you're back. Oh my God, it's so good to be here. You know what I mean? It would be, that would be fun. Oh.
It would be fun. But not as much fun as we just had.
I know.
We just had a lovely time.
What was the reason? That's my favorite Cardi B. I kept thinking, what is my favorite Cardi B quote? What was the reason? That's my favorite.
What is that? What is that?
What is that?
There's so many. The first time I ever saw Cardi B was with the video. I don't know if you've seen it. She's in a full denim bodysuit. She's walking
my
on the
favorite.
Street. In the neighborhood, exactly. She goes, shoes, $500.
$100.
Glasses, $700. Outfit, $20. She's like, get your money up, bitch. And I was like, oh my God, I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's our high-low queen.
Shout out to all the divas. Doja Cat has an album that'll be out today, I think, when this airs. So go listen to that. It's like 80s inspired, I think. She's back to doing pop, so we love that.
They will save us. Oh, please. We love you all. And thank you
all.
for saving us, our little milkers, for keeping us afloat.
Bye.
Bye.
Qué rico.